Well, obviously, this is it's a little disappointing for us, but we're also lucky, we're ahead, we're trying to get ahead of it, and hopefully there's a good time frame where he has this surgery tomorrow, and then we see how it goes, but. When you lose a player like that for a certain amount of time, Kyle is an all-star player. He leads our team in minutes, leads our team in almost everything. I feel that's always going to be. There's always going to be some sort of disappointment there, but you know what? The team goes on and. We'll play our best and hold court till he gets back.
How was the decision to opt for surgery made?
Kyle went into New York and we got a couple opinions, and Kyle went to see the doctor that did his surgery a few years ago. We discussed this with our doctors, and from images and all that stuff, I think it was determined that with the loose bodies in Kyle's wrist and all the lodging, I'm not like a medical expert in all of this, but it seems to me, that, and everybody drew the conclusion that it would be good to clean this out now rather than it be something that continues to reoccur, whether it's by injection or by, waiting for it to settle down. With this kind of problem, when it lodges in the joint or with this loose debris, there can be some discomfort one day, and the next day you can feel good, and then the next day you feel discomfort again, or there's swelling. That's just how this kind of injury goes. So, and I know because we've had it with a player before, I can't mention names, but I know from the experience of this, this kind of thing can flame up, or it can kind of be tamed. You don't know, but with the surgery, this is going to clean it up and hopefully makes us better.
Will you be in the market for a veteran point guard?
The way we're looking at it right now is no. I think we have to give our the point guards we have, I think, the experience to grow, to build with this team, and to be ready for I think what's coming. But we're going to discuss some more. The top of my head now, I would say no. I think Corey and DeLon and Fred have been very capable. We believe in them, and I think we'll go from there. You never know when this is going to happen, but this is the NBA. We can see it's happened to a few teams. You just never know. Like these guys play through pain. Kyle is one of the toughest guys we have on our team, leading our team in minutes, and every day they come and fight and play and play through sometimes pain and injuries even, but sometimes these things happen, and we have to fight through it and figure out a way to recover from it. But I think those guys will continue to help us. The big picture was to have them have a chance to play with Kyle and with our whole team, but that has been postponed now. But hey, we're patient and we'll continue to wait, and Kyle will get better and he'll come back strong.
The fact that Kyle went and played in the All-Star game, took part in the three-point shooting contest, played golf on the Sunday, the optics are pretty bad to this. What do you say to that issue, that part of this issue?
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, Doug, I disagree. I don't think that there's any bad optics here. If you look at the whether it's the history of this kind of injuries, players sometimes feel pain and sometimes they don't feel pain, and sometimes you feel that this thing is going to go away. And that's how it felt. I'll give you an example. We've had this with a player, and sometimes the little debris will lodge in your joint, and then sometimes it lodges somewhere else where you don't feel as uncomfortable. So there are a couple games where Kyle felt it in his hands, in his wrist. I'm sure a couple times where he slept wrong and he felt it. They felt swelling. I'll give you another example. Yesterday, actually, Kyle felt okay. Actually, the swelling had gone down, and he felt okay. We were very optimistic. And then this morning, it swelled up again. So I don't know that if anybody wants to make a big deal of All-Star game or whatever, a 3-point contest. To me, that's this is my opinion. Humbly, I say there's no. I don't think this can be questioned. And by the way, I'll say it, out of all of us in everywhere, I think Kyle might be the smartest guy today because it's a contract year for Kyle. I don't think Kyle is going to do anything that is going to hurt him in any way or form. So I think we should all look at it, openly. I 100% feel that at the All-Star game and all, I don't think Kyle will look at that and say, hey, I'll put myself in this position because of and jeopardize something by playing in the All-Star game.
Are you optimistic that he's going to get a chance to at least get a couple of regular season games in before the playoffs?
Yeah, I think it's a little early. I think we should. He'll have the surgery tomorrow. You never know what is found in there. So if he does the surgery tomorrow, if they take out this loose body, and then we see what recovery is from. But we're optimistic. This is one of the reasons why we all came to a decision that with Kyle that we should do this now. So to give him a chance to come back strong. And we're trying to describe it in the simplest form for me. And the simplest form that I can describe it is loose body debris in the joints in the wrist, and they're going to try and clean that out. So I don't think that's like a complicated surgery. I feel like complicated surgeries are the ones that take 6 months, like you get back in 6 months or longer time frames or whatever. That's from a layman's point of view. But the best way that I can that's the best way that I can describe it, and with some kind of scope I would say, so it's the best way I can describe it.